Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I am Zhong, the owner of a Dragon House MMA in San Francisco. Right next to me, we have Diego Ponze-Zepeda, and we'll be making his debut on our event. Now, I know, Diego, you come from Sacramento area. Let's introduce you once again to all the MMA fight fans out there, who you are and where you're coming from, and where are you born and raised?
My name is Diego Zepeda, born and raised Sacramento, California. I'm living in Lodi right now, commuting down to Sacramento to train every day.
How long is the drive?
About a 30-minute drive to
Okay,
get to the gym.
that's
So
not too bad. Not too bad.
Worth it. Well worth it to get there train every day.
Now, how long have you been participating in martial art?
So when I grew up boxing under Robert the Ghost Guerrero's uncle. His name was Russell Guerrero. That was his name. Sorry about that. So I grew up boxing, and then I kind of went to college, and it really wasn't for me. And so I kind of started training around this time last year, full time.
Nice. Now, do you have any like a wrestling backgrounds or any jiu-jitsu, any of that?
I'm training jiu-jitsu every day under Uriah Faber at Team Alpha Male, but nothing prior to when I started. Mostly just a background in striking.
That's pretty awesome. Now, how old are you, Diego?
I'm 23 years old right now.
23 years young.
Yes, sir.
That's a young age right there. What do you see yourself like? What made you want to fight actually competing?
What made me want to compete is just the love for the sport. I've always been that guy that was like, man, I wish I could do that. You know, I wonder what it'd be like if I trained every day or something like that. So just recently, I kind of took a step forward and just wanted to train just to get in the gym. And I realized that, okay, well, now that I'm training, I want to try and compete. And it's just things that are just going in order, you know.
Now, I know you have one amateur fight. Let's tell us a little bit about how did that fight go down and how long ago have you had that fight?
So I had my fight around February. I think it was the 24th or something like that. It was in February this year. Trained really hard for the camp. I felt well. I made weight easily. Stuck to the game plan. Everything was going well. Just towards the end of the round, I happened to get caught in an armbar. And you know, in amateur rules, as long as they see a straight arm, they're gonna call it. But the bell had kind of gone off during that process when he was attempting his armbar, so it was just a little controversial. I know the commentators at the time were saying that it was a little controversial, but at the end of the day, I shouldn't have just let myself get in that position.
Right.
I was feeling very dominant. I didn't get hit striking at all during that time.
Is that first round or second round?
It was first round. Ended at the last second of the first round, so I just knew that if I was gonna make it that 1 second, the round, you know, the fight would have ended differently. So I'm not too upset. I just know that it's a learning experience, and I gotta look forward.
Now, ever since that last loss, what have you been doing differently prepare for this upcoming camp?
I am full-time jiu-jitsu right now. So even though, you know, I'm in there every day.
No more arm bars.
No more arm bars. I don't even want to get caught in that position, you know, because he had attempted a couple other submissions that fight, and I had got out of them perfectly fine. So I was feeling okay. It's just, you know, that's just how the fight ended. So, you know, I'm just going to focus on that for now. I feel comfortable with my striking. I know my coach has got me well, so.
Now, on this upcoming fight, you're fighting Pauline from San Jose. Looks like he's more like a jiu-jitsu guy. Yeah. You know, he likes to stand. So, have you watching his fight?
Yes, I did.
So, what do you think of his fight? Of him?
I think you can tell jiu-jitsu is more his comfort zone, but he wants to stand up and fight and stuff like that, so I respect that. That's something I want to do too, but I'm not hesitant for the jiu-jitsu game now. You know, I'm more so looking for a submission now rather than just trying to survive and not get caught in submission.
Because you're pretty tall and lanky, you know, so you have that natural jiu-jitsu physique.
Those body triangles coming.
Yes, absolutely. Now, I know you guys fighting in a 145-pound weight division. What do you walk around weight right now?
Walk around 155, 160, but when I'm in camp, I like to stay around 150.
So you don't have to really do much weight cut.
Yes.
Yeah, you look pretty much on point, like a 146.
Yes, sir.
That's all. That's good. And on top of that, our events also weigh the day before.
Yes, sir. So I've seen that too.
It's unlike most other smaller shows that you weigh in, you know, the same days. That sometimes can be a little rough on the performance too, you know.
I almost thought about going to 135 because of that.
Ah, shit. But, maybe on the future.
Yes, sir.
Maybe on the next card.
Like
now,
where I'm at now, I feel good, so I just don't want to mess up anything.
When you're watching Pauline's fight, how do you see yourself capture the win?
Utilizing my distance. keeping myself on the feet, not being timid to takedowns, looking for takedowns, to capitalize on any mistake. I'm a big counter striker, and I believe that's going to come into effect.
What do you think of his striking compared to yours?
Well, I believe his striking is there. I wouldn't say it's, I wouldn't, I feel confident in myself. I don't want to come off as a rude guy or anything like that, but I don't think it's where I'm at. I believe my striking is a little bit better. Around the gym, there's active UFC fighters. I don't know where he trains at. I hope he's training as hard as I am. That's all I want to say.
That's pretty awesome. Now, on this upcoming fight, do you have any special loved one, training partners, supporters that you want to shout out to?
I just want to shout out everybody at Team Alpha Male MMA Sacramento. Thank you for training with me and keeping me up to par. I really appreciate it.
Any of your family member will come into watching you fight?
Yeah, my whole family. Shout out to the Zepeda family. They're always there supporting me no matter what I do. I couldn't ask for a better team around my back.
And where are your family located?
My family's around all over California, but they all come together and support me, so I really appreciate them. It means a lot.
And you live in Lodi full time now?
Yes, sir.
And then do you have family members in Lodi too?
Just my family. My family of 5. We all live out there at our ranch and stuff like that. So
nice. I don't really go down to Lodi too much, but I know it's a lot of land out there, right?
Yes, sir. We got some property out there.
Got some properties out there,
Nice peace and quiet. Be able to wake up, go on a good run.
And what do you do for work, Diego?
I do construction out here in the Bay sometimes, and I'm a server at Yard House.
Damn, so you even work in the Bay?
Yeah, I work in the Bay. Sometimes I do a little construction here and there, help out a couple family friends. That's pretty much it.
Wow, so your job is also fitness workout as well?
Yes, sir.
What type of construction do you do?
Just simple repair meter boxes and stuff like that. You go out in the city and demo concrete, replace it in the same day, barricade it up and stuff like that.
That's pretty good. What do you see yourself in the fight game?
I see myself making it pro here by the time 2025 ends. I got big goals for myself. I want to be in the pro scene. I want to get sponsors. I want to make a name for myself because I started late, so I got to get in there quick.
Yes. Well, 23, not too late, but it's definitely a good timing. Yeah, 23 years old is good timing. And 25 to set a goal turn pro, that's a pretty nice. Now, if you turn pro, you ever think about going to 35 or 45?
I think if I definitely get because I'm still I'm an amateur, so I'm kind of still doing things a little on my own. But if I can get a real team going around my back and help me with the weight cut, I think I for sure try and make a push for 135.
Do you lift in weights?
Yes, sir.
So you also you might also got a little bigger too as time goes on.
Yes, sir.
23 is not young, but it's not like a full grown 100% yet. And I think a lot of fighters that get to like a mid-20s, that's when they starting to get that density, so the frame you have, 145 might be good. How tall are you?
5'11", 5'10".
5'10", 5'11".
Yeah.
Well, you definitely a lot of good UFC 45ers is pretty much your height.
Yeah. A lot of good competition.
Yes. Who's your favorite UFC fighter?
Of all time? Or just right now?
Right now.
Right now, Charles Oliveira.
Oh man, it's a bummer to watching him lost his fight.
It was.
I thought he cashed out that guillotine in the first round.
I did too.
Yeah, it's crazy, So what do you like about him?
I love how he's able to capitalize on those mistakes. He utilized that to advantage. If someone drops their head, he's wrapping around.
Yeah.
You drop your left hand, he's coming up with a left hook. So
that's pretty awesome. Now, if your opponent, Pauline, watching this interview, what do you have to say to him?
Paul, respect you, man. I hope you're training hard just like I am. It's going to be a battle. No hard feelings at the end of the day, but I'm here to win.
How are you going to win?
Head kick knockout.
Yes! Head kick knockout. I know a lot of fans would love to see that. So Pauline better work on your high check and then be prepared for the high kicks. And this is going to be an interesting battle. And I'm actually signing Pauline on next Monday. We're going to do an interview with him and let's see what he has to say about Diego. This is a 2 up-and-comer. It's going to be a really firework on this upcoming fight. Now, if people want to get a hold of you, buy a ticket, come watching you fight, how can people contact you?
You can reach out on Instagram, Diego Zepeda _.
How do you spell it, Diego Zepeda, exactly?
DiegoZepeda _.
There we go. Any messages for your family, your supporters, anything you want to send a message today?
Thanks for the constant support. I'm looking to make you guys proud.
All right, make sure you guys get at Diego directly so we can get a little credit for it. Buy a ticket from him. Come support your local fighters. All the 209, is that the 209?
Low Nice 209, yeah.
209,
That's
all-
916 though.
Okay, well your phone number 916, but all the 209 zip code. Make sure
Yes,
you guys,
sir, yes, sir.
make sure you guys DM Diego. Come out, give him some support. We're going to update our website probably in a few days, and a lot of fight lineup is going to be on my website too. So this fight, it's about 20 fights going down, 8 professional fights, and then 12 amateurs on the card. Roughly about 20 fights on the card. So door opens at 3 p.m. First fight kicks off at 4 p.m. Making sure you guys stay tuned. Come support all your local fighters, and the future champion legend is going to be born once again on our Dragon House upcoming event, Zhong Cage Fighting Series number 10. It's going down June 8th at Kezar Pavilion. Please subscribe my YouTube channel, give me some love and support, and follow me on Instagram. And any fighter managers want to DM me, get on the next upcoming card after June 8th. August 17th, we're going back to Cow Palace, the biggest MMA event in California. So making sure everyone want to get on that card, DM me and reserve yourself a spot. All right. So any interesting advice, story you want to share with all the people so they can get to know who's Diego?
Just a guy looking to make it, man. Doing what he needs to do to make it on top. Training every day, waking up early, going to bed late. Doing this every day.
That's pretty awesome. Here we go. Now you hear from the man himself, Diego
Zepeda.
And I'm Zhong signing out. And today is April 24? 25? 24? 24. April 24 today. And we got about a month and a half away, 6 weeks out. So we'll see you guys in 6 weeks. San Francisco. Thank you.